Revelio.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave then.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Oh, you'll like that. I'm sure of it. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it! Brilliant. Missed one. Success. Now that's more like it. This is rather fun. Now that's more like it. This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
What are you up to now?
If anyone ever knew how to keep you two.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Oh, will there ever be another with Julia Resurrection?
These days, be too careful. What's more powerful than the dark arts?
Revelio. 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 What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio.
Well, that
Incendio. Revelio.
something with a bit more force. I should investigate.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young.
Revelio.
Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now. Hello?
Triplicus Totalis. Revelio.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
That was pitiful!
I'll cut you down.
And utterly pitiful this man!
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Stop
Incendio. Accio.
You're like a plum bubble burning to our feet.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Dego.
Oh, look at you. Well done.
Revelio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
It's no talent.
Oh, sad. Really? I won't wait.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
I shall avenge your death. I won't rest until
Incendio.
you won't get away with that.
Revelio. Revelio.
Always my turn for patrol.
Revelio. It's no talent. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Revelio! Revelio.
What's that?
Not quite. Oh.
Confringo!
Your spells glance off of me.
Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Rebellio! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Enjoy suffering, an intruder!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
Remus will unite us!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
This will not go well for you!
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You won't survive this, Megan! Not your best. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus, Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Expelliarmus, Confringo! Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Accio.
Pitiful.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
This doesn't hurt.
Accio.
Are you quite finished?
Leviosa. Incendio.
Really, it is.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Is that the best you can do?
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
That was unimpressive. You're so very weak. Don't have time for this.
Protego! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, you think you're
Confringo! Incendio! Nardios!
How nice of you to stop by. Spellcaster!
Confringo!
You expel speech.
Expelliarmus!
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Incendio!
An utterly pitiful display.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Deserve that, you did.
Revelio! Revelio!
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Oh, nice to see you here.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio! Confringo!
I one of my own. You will fall.
Accio!
Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. There you are.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
You want to come back on pudding? Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
We're a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Bring me me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see the humans do. Every time.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps I'll just go...
Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Petrificus Totalis.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio. Revelio.
Never anything interesting around here.
Petrificus Totalis. Confringo.
I feel as though you're not
Kill spells glance off of me. Easy divert.
Incendio.
Stop it! I won't rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Revelio. Patricius Totalis. Revelio. Patricius Totalis.
Ranrock has fooled you all.
Revelio. Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
The good news is that Belgraf the Bludgeoner has been killed, evidently. It's a huge relief to us all. I don't know what he was expecting to gain by pestering us like that, but we're certainly glad to be rid of him. We've seen quite enough goblins for the time being.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
A pleasure doing business with you. Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again. Have I mentioned you're welcome to
Revelio.
stop by anytime?
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo! Incendio! Potato! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato!
So close.
Revelio! Accio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. These were Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revigo. Accio. Expelliarmus! Revelio. Totalis. Revelio.
Wizards will be defeated.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Oh, man.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Don't do that again, I beg you!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Is that the best you could do?
You won't get away with it.
Incendio.
Kiss me! You almost had a lucky shot!
Confringo. Accio.
Still hoping to survive this, are you? It was pitiful!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Press?
Accio.
When are you going to give up?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how we can...
Revelio. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Someone probably will turn it in the common room. Stinks up everywhere.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
assignments coming along?
Revelio. I completed your assignment, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Revelio.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
Revelio. Confringo!
So you won every single crossed one's battle.
Revelio. Depulso.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Revelio.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.